Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on this channel, on F124 for today. So, doing something different today on this video. As you can see by the title, there is a patch just came out, a few days ago, or I think it was today, I'm not sure, I can't remember. So, yeah. So, the update was about the handling, of course, that was the main key on this game. So, because it was something wrong with the twitchy on the front and loose on the rear, or something like that. A bit stiff than, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm getting on this point. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going to show you the two laps I'm going to do, old versus new, the handling wise, to make sure what is better from on my thoughts about it. So I haven't complained about the handling since the game came out. I'll just try do what I gotta do to see what I could do about it. So yeah, what I'm doing right now in the background is just showing you a lap around Silverstone. One of my, I'd say well, kind of my favourite tracks to drive on in this game. So that's why I've decided to do Silverstone. So just to test it out, the handling and all that. So yeah, so what I'm showing right now is this is the old handling. This was a few days before the patch arrived, so this was around June of the week. So what I'm doing is, this is the old handling, so just trying to do the best I can on the lap and try and do maybe a personal best if I want to. So yeah, so what I'm doing is just trying to get out of it, trying my hardest with this lap in the best lap I can do, and then see what I can do from there. So yeah, so thank God at least the patch has finally arrived. Like it was on Friday, so I just remembered now. So yeah, I'm just testing out, see all my thoughts about the handling and what I just said about since the game came out really at the time. So as it comes towards the end of the lap now, I managed to prove a 10th down the hangar straight. So wasn't going quick in the first sector, but I managed to go quicker at the end of the lap, and I was about half a tenth quicker there at the end, and I managed to do a 26.917 in the end. So that was my old time on the old handling. So what I just did. So yeah, that is not too bad. I mean that was the best I can do on that lap before the patch came out. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that, how it was. It's just a bit, it just needs a bit, something work on the handling and on the front side a little bit. Because every time I go through a corner in time trial, what I'm just doing right now, you just shown a minute ago, it's a bit, you might, I don't know what it's called, but it's something to do with the rear end just a bit, goes sideways a little bit, or sometimes the front goes full lock, like you saw on some crits of the Fidnos sometimes. Yeah, so that was just the old time I just did. I have used a TT setup for this, one of the quickest on the leaderboard, on the old leaderboard before the patch came out. So yeah, that was the setup I used for that, and I did change a tiny bit on the, I think it was off throttle, I think it was, just to make it the rear a bit better. And then I realised when I was off screen, when I changed I think it's the roll bar, if I get it right, to make it a bit softer, it wasn't too bad at all. So I realised it was the roll bar, it makes a difference to make it less rear doesn't do that when you go into a corner. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the new handling, what I just did earlier, well, what I won this lap now. So this is my personal best, by the way. What I did a 26.9 on the old handling. So now I'm doing the new handling, so this is after the patch just been. So I'm going to go do again, do an absolute best that I can do, and also get everything out of the car as much as I can. So yeah, so trying to get a good... I also try to avoid the bumps as well. Does save a few... about a few tenths... I'll say about a tenth when you go through the bumps. So I gained about half a tenth down the Hammond Straight. And if you come towards Brooklands, didn't gain that much, but I managed to... Didn't lose time there, so it's not too bad. So coming through the exit of Linfield, down towards Cops Corner, still half a tenth, so I'm quite happy with it. Through Cops Corner now, just trying to be careful through here, very nicely, not too bad at all. Coming through Macca's and Beckett's now, just trying to be careful with the rear a bit more, not too bad at all. Get the power down early as you can onto this straight, down towards Stone Corner. Still half a tenth up through the middle sector. It's not too bad so far. Down towards Stone Corner, trying to be careful with the inside curve. Get a good exit, and not too bad at all. And then come towards the last few corners now, through the club section, onto the Hammond Straight. And I managed to gain another 8 thousands through there. And that is a 26,449 I just did with the new handling. So I'm quite happy with that. So I was quite pleased with the lap time. I'm pleased with the handling. And of course, I did change a few things on the setup, because I did use the quickest setup for that. And then I did change a few things on to make the rear a bit more stable and less roll bars, the better. So make sure the rear doesn't happen on the old handling. But yeah, so this one, it was about a 5 tenth difference between the old and the new time. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. So with that time, so I've heard the new handling compared to the old handling. So on this year's game, so it's not too bad. It is a tiny bit better than it was before the game release at the time. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is change a few things, and of course the wheel rotation and the steering rating on the settings. But I'll do a settings video another time. I'll definitely show you with that in the other video soon as possible, as I can. So yeah, so the patch as well, did change a few things on the patch, like the leaderboard has reset, so I got rid of my old time, so I don't mind it, so it's fine. And also there's other patches on there as well, because the game's been updated on Friday. I think it was today, or I can't remember what it was. So yeah, so the patch is on social media or website. You can check it out on the website or social media anytime you want. So it's on there, so you can see all the patch notes on there, so including bugs as well into the game. And of course the main key is the handling situation. So that's the main key for this game, to make the handling a bit better. So yeah, so not too bad. It only took me about a few laps to get a good time, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, as I'm showing you right now, just before I go, with the old handling time, a 26.917, and the new handling, a 26.449. So yeah, only a 5 tenths difference between the old and the new handling for my time. So so I do, like I said, I prefer the new handling, so that's my fault. So I prefer the new handling now compared to the old, so it's definitely 2 times better than the old handling. So what you gotta do is change a few things, and then, well, not just the settings I just said, but the setup as well. But you can change it as you like. So I'm just changing it to make it what's right for me. So, and that's how I did it. So when I was doing Silverstone. So yeah, not too bad at all. So yeah, so it's only a short video for today. Not long, so yeah, so not too bad at all. Only a short one for today. So, but I'll definitely do another few videos along the way, including the settings video I just said. So I'll do as soon as I can, as possible, or something, because I have busy things to do. But I'll promise to do it anyway. So yeah, so I'm going to end it here. So right now, make sure you like, subscribe to your channel. I'll appreciate it a lot. That can be support and all that. So thank you for support for the past few days. Yeah, so hope you guys have a nice weekend. Enjoy your day. Have a nice week. And see you there.